All right, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about how to get into comp for people that don't necessarily know where to start. We're going to be talking about how to find a team or how to just improve in a competitive way in general as a solo player. So by that I mean we're going to be talking about how to go through the route of getting into FPL, playing with and against the pros and the CL players. So we're going to talk about how to go from that, starting from square one. Let's get to it. All right, so we're going to talk first how to get into FPL to play with and against the pros, because obviously that is going to be the best experience to improve very quickly in a competitive way, as well as potentially earning a little bit of money, because FPL is a money prize pool. It's $5,000 a month. So let's talk about that. All right, so first you're going to start off in getting into the road to Fplc. Link will be in the description down below. It'll be right here. So once you're in the road, you'll see this. You can go to the matches, see what current matches are going on, leaderboard to see the leaderboard. We'll talk about that in a bit. Here are the rules. So the biggest thing about the rules is it is ran kind of like Pro League settings and rules. So basically you're only allowed to use default skins or esports skins. It's first to 7, so you do 6 sides defense or 6 sides attack, and then you swap sides. So 6-6 OT, and then once it's OT, it goes first to 8. You play it out. So how you get into a game, you just click the little button right here, you click play as a solo, and it'll put you in queue. Let's take a little bit to update. When it says play as a party, you are allowed to duo queue, but that is all you can do. You can't make a full 5 stack for this, but you can play as a solo or as a duo. If you're a duo, you are guaranteed on the same team as your friend. Teams are randomly assorted in the road to FPL-C, so that's an issue. That's rough. All right. Here is the leaderboard. So leaderboard is once a month. It resets every single month. So biggest things to note. So you can get faceit points all the way down. So what do these faceit points do? So you can go to the shop and you can spend these points. Let's say a Steam gift card is about 60k, is $50, right? There's some other things on there. You almost have enough for a $50 gift card coming in 3rd place or etc. So maybe something to go for if you just don't want to play for ELO. But if you are 1st or 2nd in the month, you will get a ticket to FPL-C. And next, let's talk about FPL-C. So I am not currently in the FPL-C lobby because I am in FPL, and once you're in FPL, you're kicked out of the FPL-C lobby. So basically it'll look exactly like the road. I don't think they have any faceit points currently, but same leaderboard. You have, it resets every 30 days, every month, and first 2 players move on to FPL. And FPL is the big one, but for those of you guys that are just trying to get into it, honestly, be ready to be in road to FPL-C for a while. It will be a good place to improve. Yes, it'll be annoying. Sometimes you'll get brain dead teammates, etc. But think of it this way. This is an introduction to comp for a lot of these guys. You can learn from a lot of the players who are with, like, here's Zonky and Munch. These guys play my rank stack literally all the time. So, yeah, like, it is going to be hard for a lot of you, but also the guys that are a little bit better, it will feel a little mind-numbing for you. Best thing to do when you're in the road, if you are a higher-end player, keep vibes up, have a good time. Remember, you could be playing ranked and playing against cheaters potentially. If you don't want to go through the road, you are able to get voted into FPL as well as FPL-C, but you are going to have a lot of connections to be able to do so, because there's a lot of upvotes that have to be done for you to get voted in. I personally grinded through road to FPL-C. It's a little annoying, but it is doable. Just have good vibes, play really well, and you will make it. And then once you make it to FPL, I mean, you're playing for a $5,000 prize pool every single month. Yeah, I'm 28th right now, so don't look at that. But hey, last month, what was I? 17th. The month before that, boom, 10th place, $100. 5th place, $250. $200. It's pretty great. And you were playing against and with pros. Like, they're super melted. There's a lot of high-end CL players or high-end T3 players in here, as well as, I mean, not all of us are like, I'm not a comp player, but you know, like people like Dan as well. Not all of us are going to be extreme comp players, but a lot of us are either A, we were voted in, or B, we grinded through the road, the FPL-C to get to FPL. So the games in here are going to be very high level, and yeah, they can be a little trolly sometimes, but overall they are going to be the best way of getting into CL/Pro League. I want to emphasize that real quick. What I mean by that is there is no better way of getting your name out there than playing in FPL, playing with and against pros consistently. That is what FPL does. Forget about the prize pool for a second. If you are serious about getting into comp, I highly recommend you take this track. I mean, road is annoying, and this is what stops a lot of people, but it is doable. It will take time, but if you're patient and you just play a bunch, I guarantee you'll get through it. Like here, like my friends really want to get to FPL-C. They've been playing like crazy duo queue. I mean, they're not even close to being caught. Like 100% they're probably going to go to FPL-C. So if you want it, it is here. This is your best way of getting on a solid team or CL, INT3, or potentially Pro League if you're good enough. So yeah. Hey, look, this is me. All right, so let's say you're wanting to get into comp, you're not wanting to go through road because, like I said, it can be mind-numbing, it can be rough for a lot of you guys. I want to play with a team, work my way up, play in smaller leagues for small prizes, and kind of build my overall player base to improve to a point where I can potentially get into higher end T3s or potentially T2, etc. That is fine. What you can do is start finding teams. I mean, here's the R6 Discord. I probably wouldn't use the R6 Discord, but I'm sure there's an LFT section somewhere. But I would probably use the CCS or the ESA Discord. I would go to looking for a team. You go down, you just type in LFT, what you're looking for, what you're trying to do, and just be active on this. And honestly, you will be hit up. If you are just trying to get experience, don't be afraid to take any offer you get, even if you feel like you're a little bit out of their league. Get experience under your belt and play, because as you play people, you will build your connections to a point where like other teams will hit you up to play, and you just keep going on and kind of leapfrogging your way up the ladder until you're basically somehow find yourself in CL quals. Use ESA Discord as well. You have looking for players, so these are teams looking for players, specifically teams looking for players. Like yesterday, Crackheads are looking for one player. They're looking for players. They need a hard support, a second entry, and a first entry. So they're looking for a lot of players. Like, you just hit up someone like this, and most likely they'll probably hit you up. A lot of teams will say like Plat 3+, Plat 2+, or Gold Plus, etc. So as always, you're going to have to show that you are kind of worth their time to take serious, ask for a tryout, and play well. Yeah, and here's the R6 Discord section. Like, there's just a lot of stuff in here. You have NA teams looking for player PC, all the teams that are going to be looking for players. All the Discords that I've listed, the Rainbow Six Discord, the CCS, and the ESA Discord, will all be down in the description down below for you guys to be able to find them. So NA teams looking for player, they're just telling you what they want, fill out an application. Pretty self-explanatory here. You go through and you find a team. All right, guys, hopefully that helped you guys out on how to go through that gambit. I've been asked this question many times on how to actually get to FPL. Like, what is it? The names are confusing because you have Road to FPL-C, FPL-C, FPL, all that fun jazz. But hopefully that helped clear up a little bit of that. And hopefully you guys learn from your experiences in the road, as well as if you do go down the path of trying to get into comp. Wish you the best. Let me know how it's going, guys. Till next time.